Hello, welcome to another live stream, an impromptu live stream in fact. Hello Darren, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining and thank you for the like so far. Right, it's been just under a year, July 2023, I did the unboxing video of Rennsport, and I've delved in and out over the past few months as updates have come out and things like that. However, this update I think it's worth talking about, and that's why I've been in a rush doing the thumbnail and everything else. So yeah, I thought let's do a quick little live stream and talk about the new things that have come in. So as we can see there, we've got a few new features. It's been talked about, and I think it's worth a little look. And the biggest inclusion for me is the time trial with the new car. And the reason being is I put a suggestion through to Rennsport a long time ago, suggesting that they have the McMurtry fan assisted car. And somebody got back into that thread on Discord and said that they hadn't got any electric car information bolted into the game as of yet, and then they went and released the Porsche Mission R, which is a fully electric car. Hello Darren, you don't have access to beta anymore, so I deleted it. Why not? You should that access key should stay with you. So I thought it's well worth a look, and we've had quite a few people jumping into the time trial already. I managed to get as high as I think earlier today when I was testing it out. I think I got up into 7th or 6th, something like that. So we've got another few people. Can you hear the clicking? Is it too loud? Let me know if that's too loud, and let me know if the engine the in-game sound is too loud. If you remember when we did the unboxing, if you was with us then, I didn't have any audio for the game at all. So hopefully this time. And we've got Goodwood already. Never expected to have Goodwood yet. But you can do the time trial on any of the circuits. But we will stick with Goodwood, and we shall go up in the Mission R. Now I'm expecting a few issues with frame rate, and that's because I have got a ton of Internet Explorer tabs open, and I haven't had time to save what was in each of them, which is what I normally do, so we're just going to go with it. Now there's been lots of updates on this. Let me... I have to tab out. It'll probably flicker a bit as I tab out. Bear with me. One moment, everybody. Let's see where we are. Am I in the right one? I am indeed. Announcements. There we go. Beta changelog. Here we go. So, I was quite encouraged when I got into this today and had a little tinker with it. Shall we go for a spin? Literally a spin. Oh dear. Darren, not sure. Last time I tried loading it, it said something about no access. That could have been because on some of the patches and updates, it logs you out of Rennsport. So sometimes you have to log back in again. So it should still work for you, Darren, as long as you got the code. Sounds okay at the moment. Okay, let's have one run up the hill, and it looks very nice as you'd expect. I haven't quite got the visuals dialed in perfectly yet, and this section here is very heavy on the graphics because all the trees are blowing in the breeze, and this is a mightily rapid car. That is my ghost ahead. I've had a few runs up the hill in this car. That's how I managed to get. Keep wanting to change gear. And literally how they go through this section as quick as they do. Oh, we're going to hit the wall. Knew that was coming. So, physics have had an update as I bounce off the hedgerow. All the cones. How's the sound on that one? Older drive. Why, hello there, little ones. Is it any better? It is. It's had lots and lots of updates. So we've got new content. We've got Goodwood. We've got the Porsche Mission R. They've implemented the time trial mode. Added day-night cycle system for Spa Francorchamps. Just that one at the moment. Implemented proper car lights for all available cars. Implemented car brakes heating visuals on brake discs. Implemented tyre deformations and wear visuals. Implemented lock to horizon feature, which I haven't tried yet. Integrated Intel XeSS upscaling technology, integrated NVIDIA reflex technology, integrated NVIDIA frame generation technology, upgraded Unreal Engine from version 5.1 to 5.32. I can't remember. Is that the one with the nanites in the background that generate the background? Updated NVIDIA DLSS to version 3.5, improved overall game CPU performance and scaling with increased number of cars on track, improved frame rate stability for smoother experience, improved server performance, removed an option to set mirror frame FPS, and lots more. We'll get back to that in a minute. So yeah, Darren, yes, hello birthday boy. Older drive, it was his birthday yesterday. He kept his head very, very low in case I started singing. He was not seen on yesterday's live stream. So shall we have another little wander up the hill, see if I can get any better. I don't think I'm going to do any better than a 39 up the hill in this. The one thing I have had issues with is I can't get my clutch to work yet, but I haven't spent enough time on it understeer. Whoa! It is tricky. It's harder than it looks. This car is probably not the one to be learning the hill. Peter, hello, how are you? What's going on here then? Break the world record. Nora, Chance Killer Cantaloupe. Hello, welcome along. Sorry I missed it, I went out. You're allowed to go out on your birthday, Older Drive. I was a little bit slow off the start. I was reading chat. So, what I like is the graphics. They look very, very good. You can actually feel the front inside wheel lifting over that section. Turn 2. I'm not going to stop for the hay bales. You know straight away that you're not going to make a corner. We could be here all night long trying to get up this track. We'll go again. If you have access to the beta, I would give it another try. They've updated all of the common DD drives as well. And my Fanatec CSL DD definitely feels better. It is definitely on a par with Le Mans Ultimate regarding physics, tyres, feeling where the grip is on the circuit. I hate this flint wall section. Oh, I've clicked the outside bit, I mean. Kept it going. This is a lot slower than you think it's going to be. And then you kind of have to have a half lift just to get the... Ooh. And there's not much runoff at the end here. You end up crashing. If I crash, all the bolts come out and all the bits come off. There you go. We've even got damage physics. I know it's a weird thing to do when you're old. What, going out? Yours is busy updating. So let's just go back and have a look at the time trial. Ooh, leaderboard. So I don't think I did too bad. But Renko here is kind of, I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe there's something to do with the development side of things. So they threw down the challenge of beating him. The Mercedes, I'm not overly keen on the way this feels. I know I'm in second on there, but look at the difference between time. And like I say, I've been struggling. I'm just going to waffle, by the way, in this live stream. As usual. I know I heard you all saying. But I thought it was worth showing this update. We've got official contests. We've not got many players in there, which is a shame because I quite like the way this works. We've got leagues that have been here since just before Christmas, I believe. Just gone. We've had quite a few players in and out of these, especially over the Christmas period, this holiday league. But I literally haven't looked since a lot of these updates have come in, and this one seemed quite big an update. I thought it's definitely worth having a little look. Custom contests. Not quite sure how that works. You can join the contest or as a spectator, but I'm not quite sure how you set these up. And obviously, there's front wheel drive for the TCRs there, and then we can go back to the quick session. Regarding optional updates with audio, we've now got a tyre volume that's independent from everything else. There was one more that was independent. I think it might be this interface that weren't there before. So we've got tyres, but I haven't heard the tyres enough. I think it needs boosting a little bit for my preference and the way you've heard my tyres on AMS too. Let's have a little look. Everything else pretty much the same. However, we've got the Intel XeSS and the NVIDIA Reflex available. And I think all of that is still the same if I remember. I'm struggling to remember. It's so long ago since I booted up. And like I say, it was July last year when I did the unboxing of it, when I got hold of a key for the beta. Let's have a look. Everything else is looking pretty much the same. Controls have changed. Like I say, it auto detects now what wheel you've got, and it sets like a default force feedback for it. I have tweaked it because it was at 100 force feedback strength, and that was too much for this. It's still a little bit heavy at 75, but it's kind of where it needs to be. And all the other settings on here are what it set up automatically for us. And then you got obviously bindings, the cameras, in-car menu, spectator cams, inversion options. I don't remember that being there. Turn the camera up, down, invert. Ooh. There's a few extra bits and pieces there as well by the looks of it. So yeah, at the moment I can't get a clutch, and because I can't get a clutch, what is happening in the time trial? If we select, say, the Mercedes, you watch what happens off the start line. Thank you for the like so far. Is there anything in YouTube Chatland that you want to see? Right, let me just tab and just move this over a little bit. Thank you for the likes. This is going to be a quick one because I've got a championship race coming up with the Slipstream gang a little bit later. Peter, do me a favour, remind me what the time is if you're still there. Can you be my admin, Peter? So yeah, let me know if there's anything particularly I want to see, but I want to go up and down the hill, well, up the hill a few times, and then I do want to try the what do we say, Spa with a nighttime cycle. So I've got no clutch, so really I want to do a clutch start off the line. That is my own ghost ahead. One thing I'm not keen on at the moment is the ghost, the representation of the ghost. It's like using a cloud, point cloud, I think, to represent it. Oh, I was looking at chat. Fleetwall got me. Yeah, hill climb, time trial is not the time to be reading chat. No option to reset. What's that to reset? Sorry. You have forgotten your password and there's no option to reset. I thought there was. I thought on that page that somewhere lower down towards the bottom of that. I have about 40 minutes. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, just wanted to do a quick run up the hill. I was quite excited to see that they put Goodwood in. Right, must try better. Very twitchy. Too much cut. Yeah, penalty. Get a lot of texture from the edge of the circuit and the grass sections through the force feedback. Oh yes, really deceptive. Just clobbered that inside straw bale. Now, before I was doing the live streaming, I was getting a good 90 frames per second before the live stream. So there's obviously a hit there, and the graphics do look a little bit fuzzy in places. Oh, you found it, Alder. Yeah, I missed it the first time because I did exactly the same. Right, let's concentrate. Let's concentrate and try and do a successful run up the hill. Although it's really odd. I don't get on with the Mercedes in this game very much. I get on with the Audi a lot better in this, and I will run the Audi up the hill because it sounds and it just handles that little bit better. Did I cut too much? Yep. Can we at least try and get to the top of the hill? I haven't quite got my my driving at all. The hay's nice. I thought I'd park here to look at the hay. It's a lot harder than it looks. A lot harder than it looks. Thank you for the likes. Extra bonus live stream from me this week. Another one tomorrow. This one is not going to be for very long because I've got to shoot off and do a AMS2 championship race. I'm determined to have a clean run. Got away with it that time. That's as much as you can cut that corner. Trouble with the Ghost as well, the way it's visualised is you can't quite, on a track like this, you can't quite see your braking point. There's not much room through there. Trust me. You come to try this, you will discover there is not a lot of room past the flint wall. Oh, sideways. We've done one. Let's try a different car. Maybe too hard. That's a good question. The problem is you know how many hours you need to do to be able to just jump into, like I do with AMS2. I've done way over 3,000 hours in AMS2, and I can jump in, and within a couple of laps I'm back up to the kind of speed I need to be doing. The port, just cutting in very quickly from what I was just saying. So this, I have literally had 30 minutes tinkering before jumping onto the live stream, and you just need that extra bit of time. It's like me jumping into LMU, because this handles and drives very similar to LMU, especially now with these updates. Hutchie, what's up, Matt? Hope you're doing well. Fun races last night. They certainly were, especially at the pointy end of the pack. We had some great racing. I'm not going to drive the Porsche. The Porsche, for me, is how can I word it? The Mercedes and the Porsche are tricky to drive for me with my setup. The Audi and the BMW are a lot better. So we'll go in the Audi. I think the sounds are a bit better in the Audi as well, and the handling just feels a little bit better to me. So I'll have a quick run up there with that. And we'll try the TCR, because I haven't tried the TCR up here yet. But without my clutch being mapped properly, and I'm not quite sure. I remember having an issue in the first time round, the handbrake and the clutch not mapping. And don't forget, this is still early release. I got that turning completely wrong. Oh, so close. So is it too hard? I think with enough hours under the belt, you probably you won't think that. But don't forget, this hill climb is so narrow. Oh, you get drift round there. And you can't zigzag through and go up to the parking and holding area. Not yet. But I like the fact that it's hard. Right, one more run in the Audi, because it's quite a pleasant run. I'm miles off my best time. You can't quite see it under the chat. But having been here to Goodwood, I think the representation's pretty damn good. Oh, the focus you need through there. No. Again, you know instantly when you've turned in too soon. And just that little brush on the the hay bales. Let's destroy the car. Rocco, hello, how you doing? Older Drive, I've had to email Rennsport to reset the password. It's not sending me the email. There might be a little... Well, you can imagine what's happened, can't you, Petrolhead? There's going to be lots of people like me and you who've gone, oh, big update, let's try it. Forgot my password. And we're bombarding them with, can you reset my password, please? I know it should be automated, but if they've only got a little email system running it... Right, let's try a different car. What haven't I tried so far? I need to keep an eye on the time. I haven't tried this little Audi RS3. We'll give that a go. 50 seconds up the hill. Darren just reloaded and reset the password. And now it works again. Hopefully it will pick up auto detect. There was a slight lag in auto detecting my steering wheel. Front wheel drive Audi. I feel really low down in this compared to the other cars I've just driven. So my force feedback is set a little bit light for this car. Oh, back end. I'll be fascinated to hear what people think of the force feedback and physics who are on different rims, wheelbases to me, such as Darren with his Moser and Petrolhead with his bigger Fanatec, and anybody with a Simicube. 3 seconds off the fastest. Wow. I would have liked to have seen on this section a comparison to the leaderboard, the top of the leaderboard, say the top 10. Just sitting there, I don't know how that compares. I think it was a 50-second, wasn't it? Because if we want to see what the leaderboard is, we have to go back to the main menu. Go back into time trial, then look at the leaderboard. Blimey. We've got some flying Finns. Or Swedes, I should say. Oh, they're the staff. They've been on it for decades. No, they've been on it for months. They should be quick. We'll try one more. So Darren, you got a reset password email from Rennsport, did you? That's what Pete's asking. Right, one more run in this car, then we'll try the TCR. Rocco, haven't touched Rennsport for half. Yeah, I think it's about October time I tried it last. No, November. You got to fully commit through there. Oh, nearly caught it. Front wheel drive. Snappy. It's a real big challenge, especially when you're going for it straight out the gate. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes. I haven't delved anywhere near enough into this to give you all of the information, but it definitely feels better, and I really do like the challenge of Goodwood. I used to do it a lot in Assetto Corsa, the original one. Oh, brush at that. I'm up. Shh! Don't tell anybody. Oh, I'm down. Oh, back in. We're up again. You have to get so close to those straw bales. At the moment, for me, with my setup, we knocked a second off then. The initial turning is very light, so probably need to tweak force feedback. Oh, no, we're not going to go again in that car. We'll try another car very quickly. Then I want to do Spark. See if we can set a nighttime cycle in it. Oh, there it is, TCR. And then we'll do the TCR 2 runs. Then we'll do the Mission R 2 runs, and then we'll go to Spark. I'm not quite sure what car to do this. I think I'll do the Audi because I'm the most comfortable in the Audi GT3 for some reason. How's the game volume? Can somebody let me know if it's too loud or just right, or... Great big steering wheel. That feels not too bad actually. I've never driven this car before, ever. Even though it's been in the beta for a little while now. Yeah, it feels a little bit soft and soggy on the initial turning. It's not as crisp as you kind of expect it to be. Don't like that steering wheel being right in your face like that. Get round. Ooh. I think the headlights are on as well. Oh, we've got understeer. Well, that was quicker, nearly a second and a half quicker than the Audi I just did. Rocco, it's okay. Darren, game volume's good. Okay, thank you. Older drive, Matt, the heart is a pin, as I can read all of Darren's. Yes, the heart is a pain. It's a pain for me as well. There's not much I can do about it, to be honest. Right, one more run in this car. I quite like this TCR. Older drive. Rennsport has a Discord channel. It has 2 Discord channels. Oh! My ghost is sneaking away. See, the way the ghost is represented there is okay. But it's kind of before that and after that. Oh, thank you for all the hearts. Can we have a few hearts for Petrolhead? As it was his birthday yesterday. Oh, how'd you get through there at such speed? Oh! Understeer, wheel spin. That was in 4th. Loads of nuts and bolts come out of the car when you hit it like that. So that TCR is not bad. I would like to try it on a full circuit with other cars around it, to be honest. We're up the hill. Right, where else have we got? Where did I get? 5th, that'll do. Not trying very hard at the moment. So, we're going to do the Mission R, because everybody's jumping onto that one. I could do with improving 13s, really, but start the trial. Rix, hello, how are you? Rocco, no worries. Go and get some goodies. I may not be here still by then, because I've got a championship race coming up in about 20 minutes time, I think. Thank you, Peter. This thing is like a rocket compared to everything else. Got my braking so late. We'll carry on. We need the practice. Oh, it's so rapid. Oh, and it ducks and dives really nice. It reminds me on the brakes of some of the cars in AMS2 when the back end starts dancing. Oh. Oh! Wow. Fully on the brakes and still couldn't stop in time. Right. One more in the mission, then we'll have a very quick blast around Spa. See if we can set the night cycle. Be interested to see how that compares. Oh, we were slow off the start. Not paying attention again. No, so late on the brakes. Thank you, Rocco. I'd like to say enjoy your shopping trip, but if you're like me, it's a necessity. It's not an enjoyment going. Oh. Be nice to stay on the track. Oh, stay out. I thought we had some straw to go in. Oh. It's just bonkers, this car. I know I said only 2, but I'm going to have to go again because I'm desperate to do set another time. Boom. Go early on the brakes. No. That little bump. It is so challenging. But it looks very nice. been a number of years ago, and it does look very nice indeed. Trying to see the house. Can we go around here? Can we go exploring? It's very addictive. Very addictive. Up the hill. I definitely think there can be more improvements for my setup. And that's probably me needing to play with the force feedback settings a little bit more. But this is the best it's ever felt. Is it as good as AMS2? Nope. Oh, I'm doing a classic. Got damage. And it feels very, on my setup, feels very, very similar to LMU. As regarding when you go into a slide, you don't feel any of the texture on the road through the CSL setup. I know a lot of people with other setups can feel it. You can feel all of the bumps on the grassy section there. The sense of speed is pretty good. I'm not sure about all the little nuts and bolts that come out to represent having a crash. Right, let's try to see if we can work out this quick session in the Audi at Spa. It's been that long since I've done this. We can't have any AI yet. We'll allow all of those cars. Oh, we got bop control. We never had that before. Not that I remember. Ooh, hello. Crix, I think I requested access to the beta on 3 email in the last year and haven't got anything. Check your... A lot of people... There was a figure and it was a massive amount. There was like... Was it 5,000 or 3,500 codes that were sent out that never got used or never got accessed? And a lot of them, I think, had gone into spam folders. Grid start, practice mode. Set DNF for rec players, duration an hour. Don't think so. Time expired. Where do you set? I can't remember, it's been so long. Tracking conditions. Conditions, hello. Date, June. Weather settings, custom. Yeah. Start time hour. Shall we start really? We start at 1:30 in the morning. We should definitely be there we go. Let's see what the night's like. The only other thing to do, Crikes, is get yourself onto Discord if you can. And if you go through my channel, there's a link through to Rennsport, and maybe message one of the devs there. Thank you, Peter. See how I rely on you. Oh, we've got stars. Got ambient light in the cockpit. We've got RGB lights in the stands. My lights aren't on. I've definitely mapped lights. Let's double check. Controls, bindings. Doopy-doo. Okay. Can we not just turn lights on? Why I've got to switch to the next headlight? There we go. We don't need the blinkers. We've got flashing headlights, don't need that. That will do. So there's all my settings for the... And those are all the default ones that it can auto-detect. So if I save over the top of that one. Continue. Hey! Oh, main beam! Actually, that was quite good. Oh, hello. That's normal. That's main beam. That worked quite well. I quite like the difference between the two. Frame rates are getting a hit. Mind you that I'm capturing the display, which isn't the most efficient way of live streaming. It's the only way I could get it to work quickly. Hello, Moon. Yeah, I do like the way they've done the main beam. I definitely need to play with the steering. It's very kind of vague in the centre. It's there. Matt's concentrating. I actually don't mind the sound of it. I think the Mercedes, actually that felt really good around there. You could feel the tyre just reaching its limit. Don't know why I'm in first. Some of the redraw is needs a bit more work. It is better than before, graphically. But yeah, the Mercedes doesn't sound as good as this Audi. I don't think the Porsche does either, to be honest. That felt not quite nice over the edge of the circuit there. Stand looks nice. Missed my braking. Got away with it. My wheel was trying to rip my hands off, fully locking her. Oh no. I've got digital billboards. Didn't seem to hit the frame rate. I'm currently running 64 FPS. I've locked it at that within the game at the moment. I think I'll probably push it a bit more. Can feel a slight flat spot, very, very slight. It is so reminiscent of Le Mans Ultimate. It's different, but I wonder if you could possibly do a blindfold test. Get it all set up, do a blindfold test and see if you can tell the difference. hopefully they'll give you more granular adjustment on time and day and weather as the title gets developed a bit more. But this is night and day better than the unboxing live stream I did back in July last year. That's good through there. Oh, yeah, so that slide that got invoked then. There is definitely texture there to let you know that you're starting to move. And it was just enough for me to capture it. Yeah, if you've got access to Rennsport Beta, give it a try. You will have to tweak things, you will have to play with things. But I think it's worth looking at, especially if you like LMU, which I know a good handful of you do. Older drive. Well, this ain't going to be fixed anytime soon, so off of it. Okay, Pete. Did you have a good birthday, Pete? That's the main question if you're still there. So we've got nice wobble there, and the back end stepping out under braking. I can catch the sliding. But this car does kind of gel with me compared to the others. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I could set it up for a weird slide around that corner. Edge of the circuit feels great. You know you're up on the curb. Right, I have got about 5 minutes left, if that. So, ooh. Well, one thing I wanted to quickly test while I'm scrambling around is what's the grass like? Very lumpy and bumpy, and you can feel all the bumps and ruts. Quite a fine, sharp detail to it. Got no headlights left. I've crashed, smashed them off. Oh, we got LED lights at the side of the track as well. Craig's, well, one of my friends who doesn't do any sim racing got a key and just gave it to me. Haha, bonus. Pete Smith, okay, Matt, we're ready to go. Right, there you go. That's it. Time up. Thank you very much indeed for joining me on this very short live stream, just to have a very quick look at Rennsport and the updates. We barely scratched the surface on the changelog. The changelog goes on and on and on. So I will tinker with this title a little bit more, because I think there's some tweaks to be found in the force feedback, and I think it's definitely worth you just having this update. Justifies having another go and having another play to see if you can get on with it. So, as always, thank you so much for joining me. Take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. And until tomorrow night with Older Drive, another live stream of AMS2 Fun and Games. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.